This is my June bike check. This is the Ibis Mojo HD3, and boy, you know what, I love this bike just as much today as when I first got on it. Let me tell you, this bike and I have been through some epic times, man. I love this bike. This gas tank over here, man, it just looks so beautiful. I'm gonna do a little bit of a bike rundown, so let's get to the specs of my Ibis Mojo HD3. Yeah, we have a Csixx chain guide right over there. Now this is the alloy version. They didn't have the carbon version when I wanted to purchase it. This is the MRP 32 tooth wave patterned chainring up front. I've got the all-in multi-tool installed in my cranks on this bike. I have SRAM XX1 cranks, nice and light and pretty durable. I haven't had any problems with them. If you got carbon cranks, you're gonna have to get yourself some rubber booties. Yeah, you can see this is the new addition to my bike. This is the chain tamer. That Cane Creek DB inline over there has been swapped out. That is now a Cane Creek double barrel air IL. So I upgraded the previous version and I got that one. Apparently this Cane Creek IL is a lot more reliable than what the previous version was, but we'll have to see about that. So I have been riding this bike for around about 2.5 years, maybe a little bit more, and you know what, I still love it just as much 2.5 years later as the first day I got it. This is a Specialized avatar seat, and that is something that I really love about Specialized are their seats, man. They are just so comfortable. Rockshox Reverb, that's still a 125 version. That was all that was available when I built this bike up. Yeah, we have the classics. These are the DMR V12s. I like the concave of it, and I just like the profile of it. They're classics, easy to service, they're easy to get new replacement pins, just any hardware store. The Ibis Mojo HD3 comes with this protection guard here. Now underneath this protection guard there is a foam strip, and that foam protects the frame pretty well. If you get any stones or rocks thrown up from a tire, this protection guard goes nice and high up the frame, so you get maximum protection when riding this bike. I have heard so many bashes and knocks from rocks. Underneath here it still looks fresh, it still looks healthy, it still looks good as new. These are my favorite grips right here. I think these are the Raceface Strafe. They are just so soft and they are just so comfortable, and they're chunky. Even though I love those chunky foam grips, the problem is that they don't last very long. If you have like one fall on those grips, they usually tear you at the end and that's it. So I doubt that is gonna pierce my skin if I fall. Hopefully not. I'm not gonna test it. I'm gonna put some bar-ins in the next day or two. The Ibises are over there, coming to check out their big brother. So this is the Funn Funduro 60mm stem. That over there is a SRAM X01 rear derailleur. It's 11 speed. I am also just recently put on this piece of kit. 511% range. This is the E13 9 to 46. This is a two-piece replaceable cassette. I can replace just his top 3 cogs, or I can replace the bottom section. This is also quite a light cassette. That is like the Eagle Hunter. These right over here are the Ibis 741 rims. So the outer diameter of these rims are 41mm, where the inner diameter is 35mm. Unfortunately, with these rims you need the wider tires, and that is why I have purchased the Maxxis Minion WT3C Max Grip tubeless ready double down, and it is 2.5 wide. And these WT tires from Maxxis are made for wider rims. Now check at that. Look at that tire profile, man. That is epic. Giving me front squish is the Rockshox Lyrik. Yeah, now this is a go-to fork. This thing is epic. It is super stiff, it is super rad, and now with this MRP ramp control cartridge, this thing is so dope. This bike is equipped with some SRAM Guide brakes. These are the RSC, and as you can see, they've been through a freaking war. I have fallen so many times with these brakes and they're still working really well. You know, I haven't had any issues with them, but there has been problems with a lot of the guides that I have tested, and many of them had to go back for warranty replacements. But that was mostly the lower range of the guides. I haven't had any problems with these RSCs, touch wood. I'm also rocking some Truvative JC, that's Jerome Clements black box bars. Now these are 750 wide. X01 shifter. I do put skateboard deck tape on my shifters as well as my dropper post button. I've got 180 rotors front and back. When things get a little bit gnarly, get a little bit rough, I do change it out and I put a 200 up front, but I maintain a 180 at the back. Chris King headset, oh yeah. So that is some serious bling right over there. Those things are epic, they last forever, so that's why I got it. I've always sat with issues with headsets, so I just bit the bullet and I got a really good one, and no issues whatsoever. I will be dropping a full on bike review on this bike in the next few episodes, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to know how this Ibis HD3 rides, I will tell you exactly how it rides. Thanks for joining. Remember, videos every Monday and Wednesday. If you guys have any questions on any of the components I'm running on this bike, leave it in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you like the channel. Thanks for joining. I will catch you on the next episode.